Hey guys, welcome to Heat, Happy Energy Amor Tarot. So let's see what are they thinking about you to begin with. We have Page of Cups, Five of Swords, Knight of Swords. Overall energy is Four of Pentacles. Page of Cups is all about love. This is about, you open my heart, you kind of bring that soft, tender emotions within me. This is they seeing you as emotionally tender, sweet and open, someone who touches their heart in ways that could feel innocent but deeply moving. You could even bring out a little inner child energy in them, like they have either lost it generally or they're not even aware that it exists, but you're somebody who brings that out in them. You awaken these romantic and loving feelings in them. But sometimes it may feel like, there is some ego that comes in between, or some power struggle that happens here. Like you're not speaking the same emotional language with this Five of Swords. This is moments of conflict, miscommunication, emotional misfires between the two of you. They might think you're guarded with your pride, or maybe even they are. I mean, it could be both or either of you. But you don't hold back from what you have to say or do at times, and they admire at the same time. They are also fearful about this energy with Knight of Swords here. They see you as somebody who's very direct, very sharp, maybe even intense at times, when you have to speak something, because Swords is about communication here. You challenge them mentally and emotionally is what I feel. Overall energy is Four of Pentacles. This is, they feel a deep desire to hold on to you. There could be a little bit of possessiveness or insecurity in either of you here. But they also may perceive that you are holding back something. They see you as someone they don't want to lose, is what I feel here. They think you're emotionally open but cautious. They feel a mix: admiration, tension, emotional intimacy is something you're both still navigating through. Let's see what part of you do they secretly crave. What part of my viewers does their person secretly crave? Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, High Priestess. Overall energy is Eight of Swords. See, Ace of Wands is all about fire, that desire, the spark and everything. So they definitely crave the fire you awaken in them. It's this magnetic desire. They definitely crave the passion, the energy, the presence that ignites something primal and alive in them. This isn't just physical though, although Wands is a very passionate energy, but I don't see this being very just physical. It's also creative, it's motivational kind of a thing. You make them feel alive. They may not express it fully, but there's this desire for your touch and your inspiration, your intensity. Two of Swords shows that there's a part of you that they quite cannot figure out, and that aspect of you, there is this duality where you can be very warm and loving, and suddenly you can go very cold and protected and silent. So you're not very easily readable here. That is also a part. It confuses them. It's complex, but they crave that as well. The High Priestess is all about mystery. So maybe there are certain things where you don't reveal things. You keep something a little bit mysterious. That is something that attracts them as well. Like those your knowing glances where you're like, I know about it already, kind of a thing. So the way you sense things, your intuition without them saying a word, that is what High Priestess is. They secretly crave your fire, your mystery, the emotional intelligence you carry quietly. You kind of spark and a mirror You're both to them here is what I see. But it also overwhelms them at times is what I kind of see here. Let's see what is the love lesson in your silence here in this connection. So what is the love lesson for my viewers in this silence? We have Two of Wands, the Moon, Page of Swords, overall energy, Eight of Cups. See, distance creates clarity is what I see here in one line. Because Two of Wands, you are looking out, you're waiting. There is distance here. This is like, a space is created. But the space is created for gaining some perspective here. This is asking you to look at the bigger picture. This is about, what do you really want in love? What kind of connection are you really ready to build or seeking here? Are you both growing in the same direction, or do you have different directions here? So the silence is a pause, not a dead end. This is a moment of decision making and visioning. The moon here is the silence. It's the illusion, confusion, the fears that we have. This is about the emotional fog which the decision has to be made about. So not everything is as it seems. There are hidden fears, doubts, insecurities, illusions, all those things which are surfacing in this quiet space. So the love lesson here about trusting your intuition, that is also something that moon tells us about. Even when logic can't give you answers, sometimes your intuition, that gut, knows what exactly is going on, because the logic can only give you black and white, but your intuition really works in weird ways to give you answers about what you want. So this is about to sit with that emotional uncertainty. There is no rush to fill this void. Wait and see what is happening here and listen to your intuition. Page of Swords. This is like the stalker's card. So this is telling you, watch, okay? Don't chase right now. Things are uncertain. This is time that you gain some perspective. So this is a time of observation, not action. The silence teaches you to listen with your soul here. Pay attention to subtle shifts that could be happening. What do they do? Not just what they say. Okay, so again, actions over words. It's also a lesson in self-awareness somewhere. What do you really need to feel, emotionally safe? Eight of Cups, overall energy. This is about walking away. This is teaching you how to walk away emotionally, not necessarily from the person, but from the patterns of seeking validation, overgiving, or attaching to what isn't emotionally fulfilling. Sometimes we just hold on to something because we are in this fear that, if it goes away, then what? So it's a deep soul lesson in walking away emotionally here. In this silence, you're being guided to, let go of illusions, tune into the truth, your truth, to choose love that walk towards you, not away from you. Let's see what is the guidance for you here. What is the guidance for my viewers in this situation? Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Overall energy is the Fool. See, Three of Wands is about, moving forward. It's about, and, coincidentally, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, all three came out. So it's like, you're taking a journey from Ace to the Three. So this is talking about looking ahead, not behind. This is urging you to shift your energy towards future. Envision what you want here for yourself. There's growth available to you, but it won't come from, replaying the past or waiting for somebody here. That's not what you're supposed to do here. This is about expanding your vision. It's about looking forward and moving ahead. Start calling that in with confidence and intention, the love that you seek here. Five of Pentacles, generally a card of abandonment. This is like, honoring your wounds. Yes, you are hurt, you are in pain, but don't keep living them. That's not what you're supposed to do here. This is about acknowledging the pain, the feelings of abandonment, the rejection, any emotional lack here. But your guidance here is to stop identifying with that pain. That is not who you are. That is not your truth. This is whispering you are not as alone as you feel. There is maybe help or support available only if you look. Maybe even a new love around the corner. But you have to stop identifying with this all the time. Nine of Cups. This is, your joy is not dependent on them or anyone else. It's all about you. You can create it for yourself. This is reminding you that you are the wish. You hold your emotional fulfillment. So stop seeking it in other people here. Pour into yourself. Bring that love back towards yourself. That has to go in reverse mode, okay? Your car cannot keep going in just a forward gear. Right now it's time to take a reverse gear. That shift has to happen here. The Fool is about new beginnings. It's about taking a leap of faith. A new beginning is available to you here, but only if you're willing to let go. But like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be physically. Even an emotional distance can create something very meaningful and beautiful for you here. This invites you to take a leap of faith into a new chapter of your life with lightness, curiosity, and self-trust. If you're lacking trust in yourself, you're doubting yourself all the time, that needs to change. That perspective needs to shift here. So your soul wants, kind of freedom from emotional heaviness and space to write a new story, and you have to let it, have all that. So release that pain, reclaim your joy, and take a leap forward is the guidance for you. So that was the reading, guys. Thank you for watching.